So today we are going to start with the chapter Gopal and the Hilsa fish. Very interesting chapter, very humorous story about a fish named Hilsa. This is the, you can say, category of the fish Hilsa, which is very big in size. And now, why the chapter Gopal? Gopal is one of the courtier of the king's court. And the king, he was tired of, he was sick that everyone was talking about fish, Hilsa fish, even fishmongers. Fishmongers means the persons who were selling the fish. They were also talking about Hilsa fish. Everyone in the court also. It is just because of this reason that the king, he got tired of that why everyone is talking about Hilsa fish. And ultimately what has happened? He has challenged Gopal, who was one of the wisest courtier of the king's court. Even Gopal was also talking about Hilsa fish. And the king has ordered him, he has put a challenge upon Gopal, or he challenged Gopal that you have to bring Hilsa fish to the court, but without anyone noticing it. That was really a great challenge for Gopal, because as during these days, Hilsa fish, it was talk of the town. Talk of the town means everyone was talking about Hilsa fish at that time, and how he could bring that fish without being noticed from the market into the king's court. Gopal, who was a wise courtier, he has accepted the challenge. Now let us see how he has brought fish to the king's court. This we are going to read in this chapter. But before that, let me share with you the screen, and you can very well see on the screen of your devices that Gopal and the Hilsa fish is the chapter. And see here how this chapter, it is not written in the narrative form. What this type of writing is called? Can anybody tell me? Which is the form of the chapter? Yes, Rishita, what it is called as? Harshita?
Ma'am, comic book.
Comic book. It is called as comic book, and actually this is on, you can say, 3 or 4 pages. This is the reason why you have called it as comic book. But when it is on a single page, sometimes you have read in newspapers that comic, it is written in one of the column of newspaper or a magazine. Then what it is called as? It is called as comic strip. So this is in the form of a comic. Comic, what is a comic? Actually, a comic is a piece of writing. It is a style of writing in which the dialogues are presented in the bubbles. See these bubbles, these are bubbles. Okay, and along with the pictures of the characters, so that the dialogues are displayed in the bubbles. So this is a comic. This is the reason why it is called as comic. So this we are going to read in this chapter. Okay, so let us start with the chapter. Very interesting chapter. Okay, yes. Let me zoom it little bit so that you can have the look. In books, I don't think so you will be able to read it because the font is very small. This is the reason why I have got this copy for you and I have zoomed it. You can very well see it on the screens. So let us see Gopal and the Hilsa fish. It was the season for Hilsa fish, and fishermen could think of nothing but Hilsa fish. So what time it was? It was the time of Hilsa fish, and everyone in the town, even the fishmongers, all the fishermen, they were catching Hilsa fish. All the fisher, it was the season, because during this season, Hilsa fish could be found plenty in the ocean water. And it is because of this reason, see in this very first picture, that how the fishermen, they are catching fish only, and what they have in their net, they have large fishes which are called as Hilsa fish. Naturally, what fishermen will sell, that would be available in the market. So in the market, see in the second picture also, see here, fishmongers. Fishmongers means the persons who are selling the fish. They are also selling which fish? Which fish? That is Hilsa fish. Fishmonger sold nothing but Hilsa fish. come, buy the price of Hilsa. Come, buy. The price of Hilsa is down today. So how he was hawking? He was shouting at the top of his voice that come, buy Hilsa fish as the price of the Hilsa fish, it has come down. Now, householders could talk of nothing but Hilsa fish, and even all the people in and around the houses, what they were talking? They were just talking about Hilsa fish. They were just talking, wow, the prices has come down. We have to purchase it. We can make different kind of dishes because people used to eat this fish. They were talking, householders, how much did you pay for that Hilsa? Everyone was asking for how much you have got. You wouldn't believe it if I told you. The other said, you won't believe I have purchased it at a very low price. See. And in the palace too, the courtiers could discuss nothing but Hilsa fish. And in the palace, everyone was talking just about one fish that is called as Hilsa fish. Even the king was tired of looking at that. Why these people, they are only talking about fish, and that is Hilsa fish. What happened to the people? Now, Your Majesty, you should have seen the huge Hilsa I caught. It was, see, even courtiers, they were trying to discuss it with court or with king also. You know that what a big Hilsa fish I have caught. What a big Hilsa fish I have caught. And you know, and king was tired. See the next picture. Here king was tired. Stop it. I'm tired of listening to this Hilsa fish. Are you a courtier of fishermen? He said, are you a courtier of fishermen or a courtier of mine or my courtier? See the next picture. The courtier fell silent with downcast eyes. Downcast, see, the eyes are lowered down. The courtier was silent because the king, he has scolded the courtier. He said, what are you talking about? He was silent with downcast eyes. The king felt guilty. The king felt, oh, I have done wrong. Without any reason, I have scolded my courtier. I should not have done this. So, next, I'm sorry, I lost my temper. I got panicked. Okay, that he got, you can say he got red with anger. It is the season for Hilsa fish and no one, he said, I know that this is the season of Hilsa fish and no one, everyone is talking. No one else is talking about anything else. Everyone is talking about only and only Hilsa fish. Why they are talking about Hilsa fish? Not even Gopal can stop anyone from talking about Hilsa. He said, even Gopal, this is Gopal, who is one of the wisest courtier of the king's court. He said, even Gopal was talking about Hilsa fish, not even for 5 minutes. And even for 5 minutes, he was just talking about fish. See, oh, I think I could, Your Majesty. He said, yes, sir. Even for 5 and more than that, I could speak of Hilsa fish. Now, king, next, see the next one. Then let me see you buy a huge Hilsa, bring it to the palace without anyone asking you a word about it. Now, the king has put a challenge to Gopal that what you can do. You have to buy a Hilsa fish, but without, you can say, without anyone noticing it. That way you have to bring Hilsa fish to the court and no one should notice that you have purchased Hilsa or you have got Hilsa. How is this possible? But Gopal, I accept the challenge, Your Majesty, but Gopal was very wise courtier. He accepted the challenge of the king. See the next picture. Why is your face half shaven? So see here in the picture, what Gopal has done, he has half shaven his face. This side of the face is clear and this face, it is covered with beard. So it means that his face was half shaven. Wife was surprised that why your face is half shaven. I'm dressing up to buy a fish. He said, actually, the reason is this, that I'm going to the market to buy a fish. Wife thought that he has gone mad. What's the matter with you? He said, she said, What's the matter with you? Why are you smearing yourself with ash? Smearing means covered your face with ash. First, Gopal, he has half shaved his face, and later on, he was covering his face with ash. I told you I'm dressing up to buy a Hilsa fish. What he said that actually he said, you don't know. I have told you that I am going to buy a Hilsa fish. Buy a Hilsa fish? Wife thought that what is this kind of preparation for buying a Hilsa fish? Why he is doing in this manner? Listen to me, please. Wife is saying, you cannot possibly go out into those disgraceful rags. Rags means torn clothes. See his clothes, they are very torn. Okay, torn. And ultimately disgraceful means shameful. If people would look at you that you are dressing up so smartly, but today you are dressing up in these rags, everyone would look at you with disdainful eyes. Everyone would look at you with shameful eyes. So you should not go out with these disgraceful clothes out. What are you up to? She said, what is going on in your mind? How many times must I tell you, women, I am out to buy a huge Hilsa fish? He was irritated of the question. He said, why don't you understand? How many times should I tell you that I am going to buy a Hilsa fish? And I have told you a number of times that I am going to buy a Hilsa fish. It's happened to him. He's gone mad. Wife thought, oh no, that he has gone mad. It is just because of this reason that he has dressed himself up in rags and now half shaven with his half shaven face and covering his face, smearing his face with ash, he has gone to the market to purchase Hilsa fish. See the next one. Gopal bought the Hilsa fish and started walking towards the palace. He bought this huge Hilsa fish. See, he's carrying it. And he started walking towards the palace. Now, what was the condition? The condition was that he should buy a Hilsa fish. It means half of the condition is fulfilled. And now, he has what he has to do. He has to go to the palace to take it, but without being noticed. That no one should ask him about this Hilsa fish. Mother, look at that man. Isn't he comical? Now people were laughing. This small child has said, Mom, look at that man. How funny. Comical means how funny he is looking. He must be a madman. Now everyone in the street, they were talking. He must be a madman. This is the reason why he's dressed up in this manner. Hush, I think he's a mystic. Mystic means again mad, who is not aware of the surroundings. Again, the other man said, yes, I think that he has gone mad. See the next one. He has reached to the palace. When Gopal reached the court, what do you want? The court, you can say the gatekeepers, they said, they crossed it with their, you can say, with their swords. They said, what? Why you want to go inside? He said, I want to see the king. Gopal said, it means that the gatekeepers who were daily meeting Gopal also, they were also not able to notice him, that it is Gopal. Why they were not able to notice him? They were not able to notice him. It is because of the reason that his face, it was covered with ash and he has half shaven his face. Moreover, daily he is dressing up in good clothes, in beautiful clothes, in well-mannered clothes. But today he is wearing rags, and it is just because of this reason that even the gatekeepers, they were not able to recognize Gopal. See, you can't see the king get away with you. Now again he said, go away. You don't know that the king would not like to meet you because the king never meets these kind of people. Gopal began to dance and sing loudly. Then see, in order to drive away the attention of the people of Hilsa fish, he like a madman, he started dancing and singing loudly. It means that no one was noticing of the Hilsa fish in his hand. What they were noticing? They were just noticing about his shabby appearance, that how shabby he was looking. See the next one. Inside the palace. He reached. The man is crazy. King was thinking that who is making this noise? The man, he has gone mad. Throw him out at once. He said, throw him out at once. Throw him away from the palace because he is making a lot of noise and this is of course disturbing me. I want to see the king and let me in. Now, but from outside, the king is listening to this voice that somebody was shouting that I want to see the king and please allow me to come inside. Bring that man to me at once. King was tired of listening this. That why this man is insisting to meet me. Finally, because the king was tired of listening this, he said, okay, now bring the man to me. Bring this man to me so that I can see. Now, yes, your majesty, he said, yes, your majesty. He ordered one of his attendant to bring that man inside. He said, okay, sir, I will bring that man inside. Now see, now Gopal, he has been brought into the court and the king was sitting on his throne and these all were the courtiers who were standing. And this is the attendant who has brought Gopal inside. Gopal was brought before the king. It's Gopal. So one of the courtier, he has recognized that he is no one else, but he is Gopal. Now all at the court, the man has lost his mind. They thought that he has gone mad. I think it's one of his crazy jokes, but one said no. It must be his some joke that he is playing today. So now everyone was surprised. See the next one. All right, Gopal, out with it. Why are you dressed up in this ridiculous fashion? Ridiculous means insulting, not approvable. Okay, so he said, king asked Gopal, what is the reason of dressing up in this kind of rags, shabby clothes, and why your face is half shaven and it is smeared with ash? Your majesty, you seem to have forgotten something. Now he said, sir, actually you have forgotten something. A surprise, forgotten something? What I have forgotten? Forgotten something? King said, what I have forgotten? Strangely enough, no one seems to be interested in Hilsa fish today. He said, yes, sir. Today, no one is talking about this Hilsa fish. Everyone is talking about my appearance, that how I have dressed up. Even you are not able to ask me about this Hilsa fish. And your attention, it has been caught up by my these dirty clothes and how I have been dressed up. And no one seems to be interested in Hilsa fish today. From the market to the palace and in the court, not a soul has spoken a word about it. Not even a single person has talked about this Hilsa fish. Actually, everyone, what it is doing, everyone is talking about only me, about my appearance. Now, king finally caught up. Only then did the king remember the challenge he had thrown to Gopal. Then king remembered the challenge. Oh, he said, yes, now I remembered the challenge that I have thrown at you. Ha ha ha. Well, Gopal, congratulations. You have achieved the impossible once again. So the king congratulated Gopal because he has achieved the impossible thing once again. Now, it was whether it was humorous or not, it was very humorous story, very funny story in which the king has forgotten about that why he has brought that fish, and ultimately no one was talking about Hilsa fish and everyone was talking about the ridiculous appearance of Gopal. So ultimately what this chapter delivers us is that everything is possible in this world. Nothing is impossible. Nothing seems to be impossible. And Gopal, who has grabbed the attention of everyone. Okay. So ultimately, what is the common talk of the town? People used to talk about it, but there are other matters also of which we should be aware of. Now, In your books, page number 6, let us do these question. Number 6, that is true and false. So first is, you can raise up your hands. Okay. So that I can unmute you. I'm Bhavesh also, and Kanav, I have unmuted you.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, you people can
Yes, ma'am.
participate in the discussion. Bhavya, unmute. Yes, Harjeet. Okay, so now let us start. The king lost his temper easily.
True.
Huh?
True.
He,
True.
because he waited so much time. Gopal was a madman.
False.
False. He was
False.
a madman. He was very clever man. Actually,
True.
he was dressed up in those ridiculous clothes because he has accepted the challenge of the king to bring a hilsa fish to the court without being noticed by anyone. Gopal was a clever man.
True.
True.
Yes, true.
Gopal was too poor to afford.
False.
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 It was only for that day that he has dressed up in these clothes. The king got angry when he was shown to be
False.
False.
false. He congratulated, rather what he did, he congratulated. Okay. So now next. We have to change these dialogues into narratives. Okay, so we have to narrate these are interrogative ones. How much did you pay for that hilsa? The women asked the man that how much he had paid for that fish. Why is your half shaven? Gopal's wife asked him.
Gopal's wife
Why
asked
his
him that
face-
why his face was
Why
half
his
shaven.
face was half
That
shaven?
would be there because it is not, the answer is not in yes or no. So this is the reason why we will not add that. Otherwise it's fine. Why was his face half shaven? Omit that.
Shaven.
Why was his face half shaven? I accept the challenge, Your Majesty. Gopal told the king
Gopal told the king that he
Gopal
accepted
told
the
the
challenge.
king that he accepted his challenge.
that he accepted his challenge. I want to see.
Challenge.
Gopal told the guards that
He wanted to see the
That he
kings.
wanted to see the
kings.
he wanted to
See the kings.
see the king, right? Bring the man to me at once. This is imperative. Okay. Order. The king ordered the guard to
That to bring the man to him at
bring
once.
the man to him at once.
at once.
yes, to bring
To
the
bring the man to him at once.
Good, very intelligent. Good, very good. So now find out the meaning of the following words by looking them up in the dictionary. What is challenge?
Ma'am, to ask to contest. To ask to contest.
Competitive situation. Note down in your books, it is competitive situation.
Situation.
What is mystic?
Believing in spiritual power.
Spiritual by nature. Okay, religious by nature. Next, what is comical?
Funny.
Funny.
Funny, right. Courtier. Who is courtier?
Officials of the king's court.
Attendant in the court. Attendant of royal.
Officials of the king.
Okay, smearing means smear his face with ash
To
means
apply mark.
apply.
To apply
To
mark
apply
or
on
coat.
face or apply it, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So now here see, look at the pictures. Stag, he was standing by the side of the pool. How beautiful his horns are. He was looking his reflection in the water. He was thinking that my horns are very beautiful, but my legs are so thin and ugly. But when he looked at his legs, he thought Oh, my legs are not so beautiful. Hunters run for their life. So hunters, they have come to attack and you can say and to kill that stag. He was running for his life. Then he find a place. He thought that I will hide here so that nobody could find me. But his horns, they got entangled with these branches, and ultimately, finally, the hunters came and killed that stag. So finally, what lesson he has learned, that he was proud of his horns and they could have caused my death, and I was ashamed of my legs to save me. Means one should not judge the book by its cover, because his legs were ugly, but still they saved him it. But his horns are beautiful and they put him into trouble. So now, on the basis of these questions, where is the stag? What is he doing?
By the side of pound.
Does he like his legs? Why is the stag running? All these answers are given in that picture. Is he able to hide in the bushes? Where are the hunters now? Are they closing in on the stag? Is the stag free? You have to develop a story here in the book only. Right? In the book you have.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
let us do this enjoyable activity. So finally, we have to complete this word letter. Mother will be very dash if you do.
Cross.
Yes, cross means angry.
Very close.
CROSS. Cross means angry. Second one, as soon as he caught dash of
Sight.
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 SIGHT, sight. How do you like my dash kitchen?
Tiny.
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 Tiny means small. Next, my younger sister is now
Ear.
now
Ear.
year. YEAR. Next, fifth one. Standing on the dash, she saw children playing.
Roof.
Roof. Roof.
ROOF, roof. Next, sixth one. Don't make such a dash. Nothing.
Fuss.
Fuss.
Us.
S means confusion. Don't cross the dash till the green light. Yes.
Street.
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 STREET, street, right? Okay, so this is all about the back exercise of this chapter. Tomorrow we will do the question answer. So come prepared with it and develop that story. Okay, in your book only. Write it in. I hope that everything is clear. So
Yes,
this
ma'am.
was quite interesting and you enjoyed it a lot. Yes or no?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
And tomorrow
Yes, ma'am.
the question answer. Okay, so tomorrow we will start further. Take care of you.